Welcome to the mat. We are going to play with some rotations today, turning things around, twisting it up, or untwisting the things that are twisted. However you want to look at this. Either way, a short practice. Focus on rotations. And it could be great to have a block. So you have something to squeeze onto and support yourself, especially if there's any lower back injuries or issues or pain or SI joint stuff, then you definitely extra want a block. We'll use that in a moment. Let's start in the seat, as we so often do, and just get the spine nice and fluid. Whenever we're twisting, we really want to make sure we're elongating, getting as much length as we can. So if we do have slouchy habits that get us out of our natural curves, we're not just cranking those curves and making more biomechanical offness. Offness, that's a word. So first, slide the hands up to your groins, press down with that strong part of your palm and lift your heart. Squeeze the shoulders on the back. Keep your heart lifting and melt the elbows and shoulders down and together. Let the hands slide out to where they easily do. You really want to kind of have the elbows dripping down out of the shoulders. And then notice the alignment of your spine in space, if you're leaning forward at all. And just take a moment to pause and breathe into this sense of clear alignment. What does it feel like when your ears are right over the shoulders, when the shoulders are back over the ribs, and the ribs are right over the hips? And bowl of the skull, bowl of the pelvis mirroring one another. Notice how the more you press into the earth, sits bones, feet, hands, the more you lift up tall. So we're going to keep looking for this throughout our practice. Alignment, lengthening, and then we'll be adding all the spiraling. So exhale and empty. Inhale through the nose. See if you can feel that breath spiraling into your body, that Kundalini Shakti being connected to at your root and spiraling up and out. The Kundalini Shakti of the sky meeting the Kundalini Shakti of your body, and we spiral in and we spiral out. Now let's go for that spinal warm-up, if you will. Spine to one side, pulling on the knees, chest forward, press and roll, spine to the other side. And let it get as fluid as you like here. So staying tall in turns with opening, curling. Just again, looking for all of the tissue between all of the vertebrae to get all squeezed out and rinsed and juiced up here. Good morning, body. Good morning, spirals and cycles of life. One thing constantly turning, turning, turning into the next thing. Or the apparent next thing. And at any time, as inspired, switch directions. And let's focus a little more on getting the side bodies long. So push the fingers down next to you. If you're lifted high in your seat to support your knees and spine, maybe your fingers are on blocks or something there. But root down and lift up, tall, tall spine. And then we'll bring the right hand a little further over, reach that left arm up and over, push into the left sit bone, and just see if you can feel real space being made between all of the vertebrae on that left lateral side. Lift the heart, open that arm and reach behind you. Sweep away, soft jaw, and flow through. As you reach away again, soft mouth. Let's just go one more time here. And up. Wiggle up. Notice you might feel a little sideways. Check in with that difference there. Every little bit we're doing, noticing what happens, what you're affecting. Right hand cross bodies, you push into that right sit bone, lift the heart, lengthen the spine. Breathe open the right side. And keep that lifted heart and length as much as you can. Follow any inhale, open, reach back, look away, soft neck, soft jaw, roll on through. And feel into how you could do this in a chair as well, sitting at your desk. I do suggest getting down and onto the floor whenever you can for more freedom of movement. Let's reach the arms up and roll through the wrist, but nonetheless, the more we move and keep fluid during the day, the easier it is to recall and the less pain and stiffness and energy loss we'll have in general. Inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, let's spiral to the right. I want to play with this at first. Inhale, reach up, and exhale it, spiral to the left. So we're just going to begin to warm into it. Lengthen and look back. Lengthen and look back. Notice as you look back and as you warm this up here, maybe it gets a little easier to go further and just moving with the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, spiral. And take your time. You could stay fluid with that, or the next time you get to the right or your first side, root down, press in, lift and lengthen, and then exhale, squeeze and spiral as deeply as you can without forcing. Look back with your head and your eyes and see how maybe the further you look, the more the body is invited to turn. Last breath here. Next inhale, unwind, reach up, wiggle up, exhale, spiral, other side. Root down, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, look back. Is there anywhere you're collapsing? Find that length, that alignment. And inhale back to center, unwind. Float the arms up and center in. Feel your heartbeat, your breath, the lift of your heart. Breathe your yes, I am. May all of our efforts be for the greatest good, for all beings. May all beings be joyous and free. Let's float down to the earth. We'll do a bit of core spiraling warm up, and then we'll bring it up to standing variations. So come on and lay down. This is probably familiar if you do my things a lot. We're going to start feet wide and arms up overhead. Inhale, reach both knees to one side, stretch out. Exhale, navel back, knees through center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, transition. Inhale, reach. Exhale, transition. Stretch out long from the knees through the hands as you go. And you could stay with just that side to side or pull the elbows down at shoulder height. Really keep your shoulders pinned, and let's kick across as you go to one side. Kick that opposite foot across. Keep the shoulders pinned. Last two or three, whatever you need to even out on both sides. And we're just gonna stay with that for now. And then hug in, rock and roll up. Moving pretty swiftly today in our short sequence here. Hug in, lift and lengthen up tall. You could have the feet on the floor, replace them on the floor whenever you need to. You could have one foot on the floor. Squeeze to center. Let's take one hand over the other. Inhale here in center. And as you exhale, press away to one side as you row to the other side. Inhale, tuck in center. Exhale, press and spiral. Again, you want to keep that lift of the heart If this is very challenging, you could use the hands to support you. You could shift, switching legs out to the side. Lots of ways to make it easier. Last two or so to each side. Last one. Cross the ankles, roll over, hands and feet. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. With the breath, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Maybe a lion's breath supporting our cleansing work that we're doing with the twist by adding some strong releasing breaths. Squeezing that breath out. Echo, exhale, stretching tongue to chin, eyes to the sky. Let's go into the shoulders. So right hand beneath the center of the chest. Inhale, open left arm, face chest to the sky. Exhale, float it down. And switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Last one to each side in that way. And then we're going to swoop that arm all the way under, cross as far as you can. Come onto the back of the head and shoulder there. Push into the top fingers, helping yourself to dial in deeper. Press into the back of the hand that is on the floor and see if you can get a little more space in the back of the shoulder. Big breaths in the nose, spiraling through the body. And follow any inhale to unwind, back to center, and switch sides. That opposite arm up and over, thread it underneath the armpit as far over as you can, hips over knees. Reach that right arm out or bottom arm, push into the back of the hand, press into the top fingers, and see if you can spiral a little deeper here. And take your time, follow any inhale to unwind. Claw the fingertips underneath the shoulders, spread wide. Heart melts down, inhale, toes under, and exhale, up and back. Downward dog. Bicycle the feet, relax your neck. Step the big toes to touch and pull back strongly from the core. Inhale, lengthen out there, and exhale, we're going to pivot, knees and toes to the right, hips to the left, and pull the hips back to the heels, bending the knees deeply. Inhale, straighten out in center. Exhale, spiral, twist, other side, sink low, pull back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, spiral with your breath. Let's go a couple more each side. Last couple breaths, or whatever you need to even out there. And then inhale, stretch back in center. Exhale, bend the knees deeply and hop or step forward. Inhale at the front of the mat, push into the shins, bend the knees as much as you need to. Lengthen your spine out, half forward fold, and exhale and fold. Couple more, bend the knees as much as you need. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, straighten the legs, let the spine round. Once again. And then bring a block or just your hands to the earth in front of you. For this whole little sequence here, you can have a block between the upper inner thighs. Squeezing onto that block, again, is going to create more core strength. And just really assure that you're staying in alignment. So often when we're tight in a part of the spine, the most flexible parts of the spine will try to do all the work. The hips will go off to one side, trying to give you more space. And so when we keep this block and spin it back, hug onto it, spin it back behind you, lengthen your spine. Again, if the earth is far away from you, bring something under the fingertips here. Keep that spin, try to keep the sacrum level like you've got a cup of tea on it. And here we go. Inhale, open one arm. Exhale, down, switch. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, switch. Follow your breath. Last set. Inhale halfway, exhale fold. Keep squeezing onto the block. Sink the seat low and swoop the fingertips. Open up into Utkatasana. Spin that block down and back, seat low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're going to keep as much length as you can and sweep and spiral to one side. Inhale, open up center. And exhale, long spine sweep, spiral. Moving with the breath. 3 or 4 more each side. You might add that really strong breath. Last set. Inhale, press and rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway squeeze that block, spin it back. Really try to keep that sensation like you're hugging onto the block and spin it back behind you. Meanwhile, take the block out and step the right foot back so you're in a left leg lunge. Squeeze onto your imaginary block there. Hug in, strong core. Push into the ball of the front foot and pull that outer hip back, reach the arm forward, squeeze the inner thighs like they got mega magnets on them, and scoop the shoulder blade down the back. Top shoulder, both really. Lengthen the spine as much as you can, and let's play there. Arm vinyasa, squeezing into the core. Bottom arm is very light because you're hugging into that core so strong. Reach on forward. Next time you do, both hands or forearms down inside that front leg. Big breath in the nose. Breath out the mouth. 2 more. And step back, plank, hands together, elbows as wide as the shoulders, push into the palms and step the big toes to touch. Press the palms, elbows under shoulders, heart soft, core strong, big toes touch, and then roll over, stacking the feet. So you're on the knife edge of the outside of one of your feet. Lift the heart, lengthen the tailbone. Keep pressing the palms together. Engaging core. Come back to center and roll through other side. Lengthen spine. Press into the forearms. Deep full breaths. Come on back to center. Forearms down, hands open, and drag your heart forward, Sphinx. Inhale there as you exhale, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, pull back with the hands. Inhale, open cobra. You could pulse in and out of cobra or inhale at the top. Keep drawing those shoulders back together and down. Inhale as you exhale, look over one shoulder. Yeah, nice job. Squeeze onto that block, real or imaginary. Hug onto it and press into it. Lengthen out. Looking over each shoulder and turn with your breath. And then open center, lower down. You might keep your block at first. Turn the toes under, lift elbows and shoulders, lift knees, and exhale. Lift from the navel, strong core up into plank. Inhale as you exhale back into your down dog. Inhale, stretch your dog back. You could do this with the block. Exhale, bend into the knees, strong core. Hop forward. Inhale, halfway. And exhale and fold. And now you'll remove the block and step the left foot back. So you're in a right leg lunge. Squeeze to core. Hug those inner thighs together. Push into the ball of that front foot and reach that hand forward as you pull the hip back. Hug and stretch it out there. Stay as you like. Really squeeze to core. Light on that bottom hand. Top hand opens to the sky. And full arm vinyasa. Pause anywhere you like to feel the sensational awakening, the movement. Last breath or two in this way. And then both hands or forearms down inside the front leg. Come to the forearms when you're ready. We're going to do the same little thing here. Push into palms and work the shoulders wide and the heart soft. Tilt the tailbone, reaches out through the heels, navel towards the face. Deep full breath. And roll to the other side. Lengthen. Oh, we did both sides last time. So again, we'll do both sides here, about 5 breaths. Lengthening spine. Other side. Take your time when you're done there. Unwind back to center, just visiting here. Do imagine you've got that block, squeeze onto it and lengthen out Sphinx. Stay with that or lower down, pull the hands back, squeeze onto your block, press into pubic bone and sacrum, open up, cobra. Inhale as you exhale, lower down, toes under, press up and back, downward dog. Relax the neck. Long spine. You might walk the feet in a little closer towards the hands here, and then take your right hand cross body to your left ankle, calf, or thigh, whatever you can reach, and use that hold, give a little pull on it, bend through the elbow, push through the extended arm, spiral, look under the armpit, hold 3, hold 2, relax the neck. One more deep full breath cycle. Unwind. Find steady center. Pull back from the core. Cross body, other hand. Give a little pull on whatever hold you got. Reach through the elbow. Heavy head, soft neck. Spiral. Breathe 3. Unwind, inhale, stretch back. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands. Squeeze the core, hug in, and rise up. Square the hips up. Push the hips down, lengthen spine, finding that nice hug in your lunge here, still like you're squeezing onto that block. And inhale, hold the base of the skull with your hands. So interlace the fingers at the base of the skull and pick your head up out of the neck and ribs up out of the diaphragm. Inhale here, squeeze the elbows wide, shoulder blades together on the back. Try to keep that length like you're lifting up. Inhale, we're going to play with a little challenge twist here. So right elbow comes to that right knee, and then inhale back open, squeeze to center, and spiral. Left elbow comes towards that knee, lengthening spine as much as you can. We'll just do a couple more. Back heel could be up or down, whatever your body's up for. Inhale. And then pause, hug in, shine up, open out, warrior 2. Sink deep into that front knee. Inhale as you exhale, squeeze to center, rotated warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, open, warrior 2. Exhale, squeeze. You can reach the arms up and then open if you like. Just a little dance here. Opening out, hugging center, spiraling. Couple more. Inhale, stretch out center. Exhale, swan dive down. You could move through a vinyasa or just back to down dog. Left foot forward between the hands. Pull the feet together. Squeeze those inner thighs. Hug in, rise up. Push hips down, lift and lengthen up out of the waist. Find your breathfulness. Front knee over that ankle. When you're ready, arms up. Hold your head. Lift your head up. Squeeze the shoulders. Lift your heart up. Breathful here. Please stay here as long as you like, or keep that squeeze, and spiral towards the knee. And opposite elbow reaching. Inhale, open, transition. Just a couple more. And come back up. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze to center. Rotated, warrior 2. Inhale up, open. Exhale, squeeze and spiral. 3 more sets. Warrior 2. Hugging in, rotated variation. 2 more sets. And then take your time. Inhale, reach up center. Exhale, swan dive through a vinyasa or just rest down, dog or child. We are almost done. Relax the neck. Inhale, stretch out. And exhale, right foot or whatever foot helps you move into a wide-legged stance in the direction that you want to face. Wide-legged stance, pull on your feet. Lift those arches. Make like you're trying to hug the feet together and spin them back behind you and bow in. Pull on the earth. Draw the spine long. Make like you're still hugging that block. So there's a lot of strength in the feet and the legs. And once again, the sacrum is very level here. And then let's play. Left hand beneath the center of the chest. Inhale, right arm open. Sacrum stays level. Exhale, right arm down. Switch. Squeeze those legs. Left arm open. And exhale, switch. Move with your breath. You could stay with that as you like, or when you're ready, take that left arm up and then across body. Reach for that right ankle, right forearm behind the calf and hug into the leg. Pull through that left elbow towards the right foot and pull that left hip up and back, lengthening out. Bow in and hug into your right leg. Big breaths for 3. Relax the neck. And unwind long spine. And exhale and fold. Let's walk it over to that left side, right hand around the front of the ankle, left forearm behind the calf. Pull that right hip up and back and reach the right elbow towards the foot. Relax the neck, feel the sacrum level. Feet hugging earth, inner thighs hugging together. The feet are pulling towards one another. Big breaths in the nose. Soft neck and jaw. Out the mouth. Inhale back to center. I think we can go a little deeper here. Let's go back to the first side. You could stay as you were, or bring that back arm up overhead on the floor and pull on the floor as you pull on the leg and spiral deeper for 3. Relax the neck. Feet and legs are strong. Follow your inhale open and exhale, cross body. Again, you might hug in first, pull that hip back, reach to that right elbow and left hand on the earth up overhead, long, long spine, and spiral deeply. Take your time. Once you're done, inhale, unwind, and exhale, hop or step the feet together. And we're just going to take pause in any easy seat. It may be that all this spiraling of that Kundalini energy has you all excited and you want to keep going. Let's just take pause. Notice what's present for you. The energy, the aliveness, the circulation, digestion. Rest your hands in your seat in any way that really helps you have that nice, tall, clear spine. And see if you can still sense that vinyasa within that movement with breath of spiraling life force energy. And take pause to simply observe this energy. Breath spiraling, circulation spiraling. And sense the steadiness at your center, that everything spirals around. I encourage you to stay in this open awareness meditation, or at any point melt yourself down to Shavasana or listen to your body. Are there any other last movements or shapes that want to happen for you to feel complete with your practice? And thank you for practicing today and our turning it around, quick little spiraling. Namaste and blessings to you. I'll see you again soon. Thank you.